Eat this daily to stop dizziness after 60 to 6 life-changing foods for seniors. Have you ever felt a sudden wave of dizziness that made the ground beneath you feel unstable? Like the world was shifting for a moment. For many seniors, dizziness isn't just a minor annoyance. It's a warning sign that could lead to dangerous falls, injuries, or a growing fear of simply moving around. But here's what most people don't realize. Your daily diet, the food and drinks you consume every day, could be secretly influencing your balance, your brain, and your sense of stability. In this video, we're uncovering 6 simple but powerful habits that can improve blood circulation, boost brain function, and help you feel more grounded and confident on your feet. And stay with me until the very end, because the last tip is one most people completely overlook. Yet it might just be the key to preventing dizziness before it even begins. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a video that can protect your health and well-being. Your support helps us grow and keep bringing you practical, life-changing information every week. Let's get started. Number 1, increase magnesium-rich foods. Have you ever felt lightheaded when standing up too quickly? Or experienced a sudden wave of fatigue, an irregular heartbeat, or a strange sense of imbalance? If you're over 60, your body might be sending you a gentle yet urgent message. It's running low on something essential: magnesium. Let me tell you the story of Robert, a 72-year-old grandfather from Arizona. For months, Robert struggled with daily dizziness and overwhelming fatigue. Simple tasks like getting out of bed or walking to the mailbox became a challenge. He was worried, frustrated, and tired of hearing that it's just part of getting older. But everything changed when his doctor suggested increasing magnesium in his diet. Within just 3 weeks of adding specific foods to his meals, Robert noticed something amazing. The dizziness faded, his energy returned, and for the first time in years, he felt truly present in his own body again. So, why is magnesium such a game changer? Magnesium works behind the scenes to regulate over 300 biochemical processes in the body. It helps stabilize blood pressure, support nerve function, and promote healthy blood circulation. But as we age, our bodies absorb less of this crucial mineral, and that can lead to symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, and even irregular heart rhythms. Did you know that orthostatic hypotension, that lightheaded feeling when standing up, is often linked to magnesium deficiency? So what can you do about it? The good news is, you don't need expensive supplements or medications. Just a few simple, natural foods can supply the magnesium your body needs to function at its best. Here are 6 magnesium-rich foods that seniors should consider adding to their daily routine. Spinach. Loaded with magnesium and antioxidants, it supports both heart and brain health. Pumpkin seeds. Just a handful a day helps improve sleep and calm the nervous system. Avocados. Full of healthy fats and magnesium, great for managing blood pressure. Bananas. Easy to digest and rich in magnesium and potassium, both essential for heart health. Almonds, great for memory, blood sugar regulation, and a magnesium boost. Dark leafy greens, an all-around superfood for aging bodies. Imagine starting your morning with a banana-almond smoothie or a spinach-avocado salad for lunch. Small changes like these can add up to major improvements in your well-being. Are you really listening to what your body's telling you? Many of us chalk up dizziness, weakness, or fatigue to just aging, but sometimes it's your body's way of saying, I need support. When we fuel our bodies with the right nutrients, especially minerals like magnesium, we give ourselves the gift of strength, balance, and clarity. Dr. Mark Hyman once said, "Food isn't like medicine, it is medicine." And magnesium is proof of that. Through smart, mindful eating, we can restore what time and stress may have depleted. We can reclaim our energy, our stability, and our peace of mind without prescriptions or side effects. According to the National Institutes of Health, nearly half of Americans consume less than the recommended amount of magnesium. Seniors especially are at risk due to decreased absorption and often restrictive diets. So, here's a powerful question to ask yourself. What have I eaten today that truly supports my heart, my brain, and my overall vitality? Taking care of your health after 60 doesn't have to be complicated. It's in the little consistent choices, reaching for almonds instead of sugary snacks, adding greens to your plate, or choosing avocado toast instead of processed carbs. Over time, those choices stack up to a longer, healthier, more vibrant life. And if Robert could share one heartfelt piece of advice after his journey, it would be this. Don't wait until your body breaks down to start taking care of it. Start now, no matter how small. You could be the next success story. Why not start with your very next meal? If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're building a channel dedicated to real health solutions, inspiring life lessons, and practical wellness tips for those 35 and up, especially seniors looking to live their best years with energy, clarity, and joy. Subscribe now and take the next step in your health journey. You deserve it. Number 2, eat potassium-rich foods. Every day, maybe your vision blurred for a moment or your mind felt clouded, like a fog rolled in. If you're over 60, you're not alone. But what if I told you there's a simple, natural change you can make in your daily diet that could help ease this discomfort? The key lies in one powerful mineral that your body might be craving: potassium. Potassium plays a crucial role in your overall health, especially as you age. It helps regulate your blood pressure, maintain fluid balance, and support healthy nerve and muscle function. But here's something many people don't realize. Low potassium levels can be one of the hidden causes behind dizziness, brain fog, and feeling unsteady when you stand up. Think about this. Do you ever feel lightheaded when getting out of bed? Have you noticed it's harder to focus during the day? Or maybe your muscles feel weaker than they used to. These can all be subtle signs of potassium deficiency. And yet, the solution can be as simple as adding the right foods to your daily plate. Health is not valued until sickness comes. Thomas Fuller. But you don't have to wait. You can take action now. Let me tell you the story of Margaret, a lively 74-year-old grandmother from Ohio. Just a few months ago, Margaret struggled with constant dizziness, especially in the morning. She dreaded getting out of bed, worried that she might stumble or fall. She said, "It felt like my brain just wouldn't wake up with the rest of me." Her doctor suggested something surprisingly simple: add more potassium-rich foods to her breakfast. So she did. Each morning she began with a bowl of oatmeal, topped with sliced banana, a few orange wedges on the side, and a small spinach omelet. After just 3 weeks, Margaret noticed something remarkable. She could get out of bed confidently without that awful spinning sensation. Her energy returned, her thoughts became sharper, and she said, "I didn't realize how foggy my mind had become until the fog lifted." That's the power of potassium. So what exactly does potassium do for seniors like Margaret and possibly you? It helps stabilize blood pressure, which naturally fluctuates as we age. It balances the fluids in your body and supports electrolyte function. It prevents dizziness and that brain fog sensation many people assume is just a part of aging. You might be asking, am I getting enough potassium every day? Here are a few questions to consider. Do you feel lightheaded when you stand too quickly? Are you struggling with memory or concentration? Do your muscles cramp or feel weak at times? Have you been told your blood pressure is unstable? If any of these ring true, your body could be sending a message. Please give me more potassium. But here's the good news. Nature has already provided the solution. You don't need pills or fancy supplements. Just stock your kitchen with these potassium-rich superfoods. Bananas, a perfect snack and an easy breakfast staple. Sweet potatoes, full of fiber, vitamins, and potassium, great roasted or mashed. Oranges, not just for vitamin C, they're packed with potassium too. Spinach. This leafy green is a powerhouse for your heart, brain, and muscles. Beans. Whether it's black beans, kidney beans, or white beans, they're loaded with nutrients. By simply incorporating these into your daily meals, you're giving your body the tools it needs to support balance, clarity, and calm. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, knew this truth thousands of years ago, and it still applies today. Imagine waking up each morning with a clear head, steady steps, and the energy to move through your day. No more bracing yourself against the wall. No more hesitating before you stand up. That's the life Margaret reclaimed, and you can too. This is not about quick fixes or miracle cures. It's about daily decisions that create a healthier, more vibrant life, one small change at a time. So ask yourself, what's one thing I can add to my breakfast tomorrow that brings me closer to better balance and energy? Maybe it's a banana, maybe a handful of spinach, maybe just a commitment to try. If you're still watching this video and found something helpful, comment number 2 down below so we know you're with us on this journey. And don't forget, there are so many people out there, just like you, who might be feeling dizzy and not knowing why. Share this video with someone you care about. Also, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced dizziness when standing? What foods help you feel more energized? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else. And if you're passionate about healthy aging, practical tips, and life-changing lessons for a better life after 60, subscribe to our channel. We've got more science-backed, heart-centered content coming your way every week. Because growing older should be about thriving, not just surviving. Take care of yourself. You deserve it. Number 3, supplement omega-3 fatty acids. Let me introduce you to a true ally for brain health and balance, omega-3 fatty acids. These essential fats have been called liquid gold for the brain, and for good reason. Omega-3s don't just help your heart. They support your circulation, reduce inflammation, and improve oxygen flow to the brain, which can lead to better clarity, focus, and reduced dizziness. But how do they work exactly? Imagine your brain's blood vessels as tiny highways carrying oxygen and nutrients. Over time, these vessels can stiffen or become inflamed, slowing down blood flow, and that's when symptoms like lightheadedness or confusion can set in. Omega-3s act like a natural lubricant, softening vessel walls, easing inflammation, and ensuring that your brain gets the oxygen it needs to function at its best. The best part? You don't need expensive supplements to get your omega-3 fix. Nature has already provided it in foods like fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, and in plant-based sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. These aren't just tasty additions to your plate, they're powerful medicine hidden in your meals. Let me share the story of George, a 75-year-old retired school teacher from Minnesota. George used to struggle with frequent dizzy spells and a feeling of mental sluggishness. I'd wake up and feel like I hadn't slept. Walking across the living room made me feel like I was on a boat, he recalled. Concerned about his quality of life, George decided to take a friend's advice and change his breakfast routine. He started adding a spoonful of ground flaxseed to his oatmeal and eating grilled salmon for dinner twice a week. Within weeks, he noticed a remarkable shift. The fog lifted, George said. I felt more grounded, more present. My balance improved, and I could finally enjoy my morning walks again. His story is not unique. Countless seniors have experienced similar results by making small, consistent changes. As the father of modern medicine, Hippocrates once said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." This wisdom is especially true in our golden years, when the right food can mean the difference between feeling stuck and feeling vibrant. Ask yourself, are you eating to truly nourish your body and mind, or just to fill your stomach? The answer may determine the kind of life you'll live as you age. Swapping out empty calories for nutrient-rich, brain-supporting foods like salmon or a handful of walnuts can be one of the most powerful things you do for yourself. Caring for your health isn't just about avoiding illness. It's about creating a life you can enjoy fully. You deserve to feel clear-headed, balanced, and energized. As the old saying goes, health is the greatest wealth. What good is money or time if you don't have the energy to enjoy it? So how can you start? Easy. Add grilled salmon to your meals twice a week. Stir a tablespoon of ground flaxseed into your morning smoothie. Snack on a handful of walnuts in the afternoon instead of chips. These little habits create big shifts, not just in your body, but in your confidence and independence as well. If you're still wondering whether it's worth the effort, consider this. It is not how old you are, but how you are old. Jules Renard. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down or giving up. It can be a time of wisdom, freedom, and renewed vitality. But only if you choose to care for your body like it truly matters. And remember, it's never too late. You can start today, right now. The next meal you prepare can be the beginning of a brighter, more balanced future. Will you take that first step? Number 4. Drink enough water and replenish electrolytes. As we age, our bodies become less sensitive to thirst and more prone to dehydration, often without us even realizing it. One moment you're feeling fine, and the next you're lightheaded just from standing up. Sound familiar? You might be surprised to learn that the root cause is often dehydration, and more importantly, an imbalance in electrolytes. You see, our bodies don't just need water, we also need essential electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These minerals are vital for stabilizing blood pressure, maintaining muscle function, and keeping your nervous system running smoothly. Without them, no matter how much water you drink, your body can still feel weak, foggy, and drained. So how can you naturally replenish both water and electrolytes without relying on sugary sports drinks that can actually do more harm than good, especially for seniors? The answer is refreshingly simple. Try nature's own hydration sources: fresh coconut water, clear soups, and juicy fruits like watermelon, oranges, cucumbers, and grapefruit. These not only hydrate you, but also naturally restore your electrolyte balance, without the added chemicals and sweeteners. Let me share the story of Helen, a 78-year-old woman from California. For years, Helen struggled with random spells of dizziness, especially in the mornings. She visited multiple doctors, had dozens of tests, and yet nothing abnormal showed up. Everyone around her assumed it was just old age. That is, until her daughter, a nutritionist, suggested she start each day with a glass of coconut water and a few slices of watermelon. Within just 2 weeks, the difference was remarkable. Her dizziness faded, her mind felt clearer, and even her blood pressure became more stable. Helen's story is living proof that even the smallest habits can lead to massive improvements in senior health. So let me ask you, have you had enough water today? When was the last time you enjoyed a fresh glass of coconut water or munched on a hydrating fruit salad? These small choices, when made consistently, can truly change your quality of life. The ancient physician Hippocrates once said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." For those of us in our 60s and beyond, that wisdom couldn't be more relevant. You don't need expensive pills or complicated diets. Sometimes it's about returning to the basics and listening to what your body is quietly asking for. Next time you feel lightheaded or tired, pause for a moment and ask yourself, did I drink enough water? Have I replenished my electrolytes? Your body speaks in symptoms. We just have to learn how to listen. Here's a simple tip. Keep a bottle of water or coconut water beside your bed so you can start your day with hydration. Add a few slices of orange or a pinch of sea salt for a natural electrolyte boost. You might be surprised at how quickly your body starts thanking you. As the old saying goes, health is the greatest wealth. And the good news is, it's never too late to start protecting it. By making just one healthy choice a day, you're already investing in a stronger, more energetic version of yourself. If you found this message helpful, drop a comment below with number 4 so we know you're still here with us, and most importantly, so we know you're taking care of yourself. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more powerful health tips, life-changing senior wellness advice, and inspiring real-life stories like Helen's. Together, let's age with strength, grace, and joy, one small habit at a time. Number 5, vitamin B12 supplement. If you're over 60, these sensations might be familiar. But here's the thing. What if the real cause isn't just getting older? What if a simple daily habit could make those dizzy spells disappear? Let me introduce you to something that's often overlooked but deeply important. Vitamin B12. This powerful nutrient plays a vital role in your body, especially as you age. It helps maintain healthy nerve function and supports the production of red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your system. Without enough B12, your body might struggle to function the way it should, leading to symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, brain fog, or even memory loss. So why is B12 deficiency so common among older adults? There are two key reasons. First, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing B12 from the food we eat. Our stomachs produce less stomach acid, which is necessary to release B12 from proteins in food. Second, certain medications, especially those used for managing diabetes or stomach issues, can further impair B12 absorption. That means even if you're eating a healthy diet, you could still be at risk of deficiency. But the good news, you can fix this, often with just a simple daily change. Incorporating more B12-rich foods into your meals or taking a high-quality B12 supplement can make a world of difference. Foods like eggs, fish, lean meats, dairy products, and fortified plant-based milks, like almond or soy milk, are great sources of B12. And if you're wondering whether this really works, let me tell you the story of James, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. Just a year ago, James found himself feeling dizzy nearly every morning. He also noticed his memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be. "I thought it was just part of getting older," he said. "But when I started feeling lightheaded every time I stood up, I knew something wasn't right." After speaking with his doctor and getting a few blood tests, James discovered he was deficient in vitamin B12. With his doctor's guidance, he began taking a daily B12 supplement and added more eggs, fish, and fortified cereals into his diet. Within weeks, he noticed a change. The dizzy spells stopped. "I had more energy, and even my memory felt sharper," James shared with a smile. His story is a reminder that it's never too late to take charge of your health. "There's no age limit on feeling better," James says, and he's absolutely right. As the famous saying by Benjamin Franklin goes, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Sometimes just one small habit, like getting enough vitamin B12, can prevent a chain of health problems before they even begin. So let me ask you this. Have you checked your B12 levels lately? Do you know if you're getting enough through your diet? And most importantly, how often do you stop to listen to what your body is trying to tell you? Taking care of your health doesn't always require dramatic changes. It starts with awareness. Read food labels to check for fortified nutrients, consider a simple supplement if needed, and talk to your healthcare provider about any symptoms that seem unusual, even if they feel minor. Growing older doesn't mean giving up your vitality or independence. On the contrary, it can be a time of wisdom, clarity, and vibrant energy, if you give your body the tools it needs to thrive. Think of your health like a garden. What you plant and nourish today will blossom tomorrow. And vitamin B12 might just be the sunlight your body has been craving. The great philosopher Hippocrates once said, "Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food." This timeless wisdom reminds us that nutrition is not just about eating, it's about healing, restoring, and empowering ourselves every single day. If you're ready to feel stronger, clearer, and more grounded in your body, maybe today is the day to start adding a little more B12 to your life. After all, the journey to lifelong health isn't about massive overhauls. It's about small, intentional steps. And this one might just be the easiest place to begin. Number 6, limit caffeine and alcohol, two silent balance stealers. Have you ever stood up from a chair or stepped out of bed in the morning and suddenly felt the world spinning? If you're over 60, this may sound familiar. But here's the truth most people overlook, that dizziness isn't always just a part of getting older. It may be a direct result of something you're consuming every single day. Let's talk about two sneaky culprits that silently steal your balance: caffeine and alcohol. These substances are so common that they're often part of our daily routine. A cup of strong coffee in the morning to kickstart your day, a glass of wine in the evening to unwind. But especially for seniors, these seemingly harmless drinks can slowly sabotage your nervous system and balance without you even realizing it. Caffeine found in coffee, black tea, and even soda might give you a quick energy boost, but that jolt comes at a cost. It actually reduces the absorption of two key minerals, magnesium and potassium. These are essential for healthy circulation and nerve function. Without them, your nervous system struggles to keep up, and you may start to feel dizzy, lightheaded, or off balance. Caffeine can also cause sudden spikes in blood pressure and make your heart beat faster, which can trigger feelings of anxiety and disorientation. If you've ever felt your heart racing or experienced that odd sensation of the room spinning after your second cup of coffee, now you know why. Alcohol, on the other hand, is even more dangerous in this context. It causes blood vessels to dilate, which can lead to sudden drops in blood pressure. That's a fast track to feeling faint or losing your balance. Alcohol also dehydrates the body, which further disrupts brain function. But most concerning of all, it affects the cerebellum, the part of your brain that controls balance and coordination. Over time, even small amounts of alcohol can impair your ability to stay steady on your feet. The German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer once said, "Health is not everything, but without health, everything is nothing." So when we talk about cutting back on these substances, we're not talking about giving up pleasure. We're talking about giving yourself the gift of stability, clarity, and longevity. Let me share the story of Mr. David, 74 years old, who had a routine many of us can relate to. Every morning he started his day with 2 cups of coffee. In the evening, he treated himself to a small glass of red wine. It was his ritual. But then he began noticing something disturbing: frequent dizziness, especially when getting up too quickly or walking in dim lighting. He brushed it off for a while. Just age, he thought, but it kept happening. Finally, after speaking with his doctor, he made a small change. He reduced his coffee intake to just 1 cup in the morning and swapped his evening wine for a cup of warm ginger tea. And the results? Within 2 weeks, the dizzy spells had almost completely vanished. He was sleeping better, waking up more refreshed, and most importantly, he felt steady and in control again. "I didn't think something so simple could make such a big difference," Mr. David said with a smile. So now, I want to ask you, are you holding on to habits that are quietly undermining your well-being? Could making a small change today lead to a stronger, healthier, more balanced version of yourself tomorrow? If you're ready to make the switch, here are some gentle, senior-friendly alternatives to caffeine and alcohol that support your circulation and brain health. Ginger tea naturally warms the body, improves blood flow, and soothes the nervous system. Chamomile tea calms the mind, helps you sleep deeper, and reduces anxiety. Warm water with lemon or mint, refreshing, hydrating, and great for digestion. Dr. Andrew Weil, a pioneer in integrative medicine, once said, "You can't control getting older, but you can control how you age." That truth is powerful, and it starts with choices you make every day. Whether it's choosing tea over wine, water over soda, or balance over temporary stimulation, every small change adds up. Your body notices, your brain notices, and most importantly, you notice. It's never too late to take control of your health. Your golden years don't have to be filled with dizziness, fatigue, or uncertainty. You deserve to feel grounded, clear-headed, and confident as you move through life. So what will you choose the next time you reach for a drink? If this message resonates with you or reminds you of someone you love, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video, leave a comment with your experience, and help others find their path to a healthier future. And if you're looking for more life-changing health tips, real stories, and simple wellness solutions for life after 60, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.